I started all over again in my late 30s, early 40s. So I got into NLP quite late in life, but I lost my money twice. And I decided to change careers and do something that really drove me and something that motivated me. So it's never too late.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video. We are coming at you from London and I am joined by Bernardo Moya, who is the CEO of NLP Life and the Chief Inspiration Officer. I love that name, that title is very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
The Chief Inspiration Officer of The Best You, which is a multi-faceted platform all about personal growth and development. But more importantly for this video, you help a lot of trainers, coaches, therapists take their practices and their skills to the next level. And what I wanted to ask you is, what 3 tips would you have for a new therapist or trainer or master NLP practitioner that is just starting out, that wants to help people but doesn't know where to start? What 3 tips would you have?
Okay. Well, I think, you know, one of the tips would be, if you're not NLP trained, you must.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I know there's a lot of coaches, therapists out there, and clinical hypnotherapists who are very good at probably what they do, but they're not necessarily NLP trained.
Yeah.
And with the greatest respect, I believe that NLP is a foundation for anything and everything that you learn. It all comes together. It's a before and after NLP. So NLP is number 1.
Yeah.
Get NLP trained, and obviously to the highest level, and ideally with the source if possible, Dr. Richard Bandler, but if not, you know, one of his institutes.
Yes.
The second thing would be to make sure that you know, you really strategize and plan clearly who you want to become as a brand. Again, the essence of NLP is about modeling excellence, so I think understanding who are the successful people in your mind that stand out in the business, who they are, and identifying them, what makes them stand out, what makes them great, is something that's worth doing. So spending a lot of time in research, learning, reading, attending books, so really spending that time in educating yourself. But then I also think would probably be my third tip is something that I'm very passionate about, which is the whole concept of the best you, which is the best you, a better world. I believe that personal and professional growth has to have a meaning, and by that what I mean is, I know there's a lot of people that are passionate about personal development, and a lot of people have benefited from it. But ideally is, what are you doing to make the world a better place? I think we all have a social responsibility now to take action and to make sure that we address the things that need addressing. Slavery, global warming, plastic, oceans, you know, wildlife. There's so many great causes that need taken care of. So getting it for the right reasons is definitely kind of my third tip.
And I have one more question for you, because once upon a time you, like me, you were a student in the class, at the back of the class, listening to Richard, doing your NLP practitioner course, and now you currently run one of the largest NLP training companies in the world. So do you have any further tips for success in terms of your rise?
Well, I mean, the things I tend to talk about is about that I believe. I think there's 3 pillars to success, which is being resilient. So, you know, carry on going on. 3 is welcoming change. Never be afraid of change. And 3, reinvent yourself. You know, I started all over again in my late 30s, early 40s. So I got into NLP quite late in life, but I lost my money twice. And I decided to change careers and do something that really drove me and something that motivated me. So it's never too late. It's never too late to become who you want to become. And the biggest and the most successful people in the world are normally over 30, 35, as you know, they've had that time in their life where a turning point where they've changed and become who they are today. So it's never too late.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, Bernardo.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate your time today. And I'll put a link so that you can find out more information below this video.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Take
Cheers.
care.
Thanks.